You think Birmingham is just another city in England, full of factories, busy streets, and accents you can barely understand? Well, think again, because this city once powered the entire world. Welcome to Birmingham, the city that built modern Britain. Once upon a time, long before the skyscrapers and motorways, Birmingham was nothing more than a quiet village. A few farmers, a small market, a place where life moved slowly. Back in the 12th century, there was no sign this tiny place would one day become an industrial giant. But everything changed when Birmingham got its market charter in 1166. That single piece of paper turned a sleepy village into a bustling market town. People from nearby villages came to trade. Craftsmen, metalworkers, and merchants started to settle here. The sound of hammers and anvils began to fill the air. Slowly, Birmingham was being forged, quite literally, into something special. Fast forward to the 18th century, and Birmingham was on fire. Not literally, but industrially. While most of the world still relied on handcraft, Birmingham was moving fast into machines, metal, and innovation. This was the birthplace of inventors, men like James Watt, who revolutionized the steam engine right here, and Matthew Boulton, who turned Birmingham's factories into the beating heart of the Industrial Revolution. Their partnership, Boulton and Watt, didn't just make engines, they made history. Because those steam engines powered mines, ships, railways, and even the dreams of an empire. If London was the brain of Britain, Birmingham was the muscle. By the 19th century, Birmingham had earned a new name, the City of 1,000 Trades. From guns to jewelry, buttons to bicycles, if it could be made, Birmingham made it. In every small workshop, families worked day and night crafting items that would travel across the world. The Jewellery Quarter alone produced 40% of all jewelry in the UK. And in a way, every piece of gold and steel carried a bit of Birmingham's soul. Even coins from around the world were struck here at the famous Birmingham Mint. It wasn't just a city of workers, it was a city of creators. But success came with a price. The air was thick with smoke, the sky permanently gray. People called it the workshop of the world, but to live here meant breathing fire and metal every day. Still, Brummies, as locals are called, never gave up. When World War II came, the city became a crucial industrial hub once again. Factories worked day and night producing weapons, planes, and vehicles for Britain's war effort. But the war also brought destruction. Birmingham was heavily bombed, thousands of homes destroyed. Yet, even from the ashes, the city rose again. The post-war years brought rebuilding, modern housing, and a brand new identity. By the late 19th century, the smoke began to clear. Factories closed, but creativity didn't die. It just changed shape. Birmingham reinvented itself from an industrial heartland to a modern metropolis, a city of business, culture, and innovation. Today, you'll find sleek skyscrapers standing where old factories once stood. Cafes, art galleries, tech hubs, and universities buzzing with life. From Bull Ring to the Library of Birmingham, the city is alive with energy. And let's not forget, Birmingham is also the birthplace of heavy metal music. Bands like Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Led Zeppelin all came from here, turning the sound of steel into the sound of rebellion. Walk through Birmingham today and you'll hear hundreds of languages, see dozens of cultures, and taste food from all over the world. This isn't just a city. It's a global community. With over 1.1 million people, Birmingham is now the UK's second largest city. But ask any Brummie, and they'll tell you it's first in spirit. From the canals that stretch longer than Venice to the stunning architecture of the Mailbox, Centenary Square, and Symphony Hall, Birmingham is a city that refuses to be defined by its past. Once it was smoke and steel. Now it's light, sound, and dreams. Birmingham's story isn't about machines. It's about people. People who built, broke, and rebuilt again. People who turned a small market town into the engine of a nation. So the next time you pass through Birmingham, don't just see buildings. See history, heart, and hope. Because this city didn't just make things. It made the modern world. Birmingham, from smoke to steel to success.